been there. Uh, so we all had such a great time here in Swamiji's presence here. And what can I say? I attended almost all programs with Swamiji. But every time we all used to think, okay, this is it, we have had it, such a nice program. How this program is totally different than others. When IA came, we thought that was the best. But Swamiji has every time takes us to a different level. Transformation, just being here, transformation happened. I see a lot of new people having just, they haven't even seen him in person, but my God, their transformation and the joy they express, just to see itself, it's worth coming here. And what can I say? The mandala process, I'm sure everybody will share about all those things, mandala processes and other things. But for me, I learned a lot by coming, even though I have read the USK book. Here, by coming here, I learned a lot of how much work has he been doing, Swamiji, tirelessly for Hinduism. That really touched my being, ma. I know Swamiji is doing, but the amount of work I learned what was going on in this conference was amazing for me, and it really made me feel what I have to do more on my part. And his blessings, with his blessings, I always will work. And
So I have a
that's what.
question. See, you have been connected to Swamiji for so long, and uh, even now in this program, when you came, what was it that like made you feel like, no, this is like you when you were sharing with me earlier, you were telling about how you were missing Swamiji a lot, and but why when you came here, how was it? How did you feel? And like you heard Swamiji's voice. How was it for you for hearing that voice and like having Swamiji's darshan? What was so unique for you when you came here?
Ma, for the past few years, I've been missing him very much. And when I heard this program, I said, I'm going to go no matter what. And I booked the ticket and came. And the darshan itself was amazing. And when I heard Swamiji's voice, that was enough for me, ma. Uh, being in the presence of him is what I came for. And being here and then him talking, it was like old times. Swamiji talking to all of us. If that was really, it really gave me so much fulfillment, ma. So, what can I say? Just hearing his voice is enough. And
So beautiful. I know because it feels home just being in Swamiji's presence. And I also remember the first day's darshan that we had. And I know you had such amazing experience. Do you want to share something about that too?
yes, ma, the darshan itself was like amazing. Even the, every darshan is amazing. And even it's just like other darshans, not like that. Every darshan is special. And the first darshan, I felt that I am home. Like you said, it is like I'm home with him. That's how I felt the darshan, and we felt so close, sitting and enjoying his darshan. Ma. So the darshans, the mandala processes, even the recent one, the mandala process we had, amazing experience of his presence. And he has initiated for Paramatvaita, Advaita, which was really special, ma, in this program. So the initiations, well, what can I say? This is really something very special program. Best place,
So beautiful
Antigua.
to just even hear that.
Very beautiful,
And
ma.
I was actually curious about one more thing to ask you, Ma. It's like one is being with Swamiji. I mean, that's like the best, the main reason why we all come here. But how was it for you in terms of like, see, you know Swamiji for so many years now. Did you learn anything new? And was it something like, did you feel like you learned something new and had a breakthrough? What was it like for you in this program? What all are the different aspects that you learned newly, and what breakthroughs did you have?
See, for me, ma, for a little while, I was feeling that um, little kind of, I don't feel never down, but I felt like my energy was going little low, and I thought I attributed to my age, maybe. I thought, but after coming here, I feel like that how I saw him so many years back. 20 years back, I got the energy back. I felt like dancing along. So, somebody I was carrying the tea and dancing without my knowledge, such joy was in his presence. I got the energy back, and I'm ready to do work when he is giving us so much. Was the amazing thing. He was sitting with us constantly, even though, you guys were guiding us. Swamiji was listening to the whole thing, and his presence is there, and he's there giving us the energy behind it. So that was also an amazing thing about this program. And I felt like, how much work he is doing for Hinduism, for all of us, for our kids and grandkids. What are the Hindus doing? Not much at all. As Hindus, we are not doing much. So that's what the main takeaway I got, that I need to do much more. If Swamiji is doing this much, I can do little bit more, at least in my own way. I will be a little ant to work for him always. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you so much, Ma Shivananda, for sharing that beautifully. I also have one last thing to ask you. Uh, what is that takeaway that you had? I know you shared with me about learning technology and AI. Maybe you want to share from your side, like what are the breakthroughs that you had in this, and how did you experience yourself? You were telling, and you were dancing so much, so energetically, like literally, like you anti-age so much just by coming here. So, do you want to share a little bit more about that? What all are the new breakthroughs you had? In which dimensions?
So, of course, Ma, I feel 30 years younger. Okay. and and seeing all these people here, of course, I'm the most senior, as you can see. And I enjoyed seeing my spiritual buddies like Banuma and Kaladevi and all that. I met them. Of course, they left today, so I couldn't. They couldn't be here. But the thing is, the energy. Like I said, the energy I got back, and also I learned a lot about AI. And I'm not. I always consider myself I'm not tech savvy. So I said, how am I going to do this? Of course, Swamiji makes me do all the things which I don't want to do. And all of us don't want to do. So I got familiar with AI, how to use it for my personal knowledge And also for my spiritual knowledge, um, Swamiji is talking about deep seek, all this, and so I learned a lot. And people here, the younger people here are so like Balaji and all that. They all helped me a lot. So I'm getting there. I will fully use it. So technology wise also we learned a lot, and during the Ghana program I pushed myself to learn a little bit more. Now it is to the highest AI level. So I'm so proud to learn that. So here, it's such a free program, and you learn a lot here. You learn not only spiritually, updating yourself with the cosmos and to the earthly level. So that both ways we learn a lot. Swamiji takes us to wants us to perform to the highest level of our existence. So thank you, Swamiji. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Thank you so much, Ma Shivananda, for the beautiful sharing. It was wonderful to hear that. And to all those out there, this opportunity is available for you. Actually, like just like what Ma Shivananda said, this program has been made available for free for everyone. Actually, the Chit Sabha members have taken the responsibility in sponsoring this program for all of us to be able to enjoy. So a $21,000 program has been given for free, enabling every one of us to be able to access this, as the Chit Sabha members have been taking responsibility to sponsor this, and Swamiji is showering everyone. Where we have been having the Aushadha Bath, we had the initiations, mandala processes, and whatnot. Wow. Thank you so much, Ma Shivananda, for that beautiful sharing. Now, joining with us, we
Thank you, Ma.
have next the Chit Sabha member, Kailasa, who has gotten Kailasa's Ratna Award. And joining with us, we have Sri Balaji Srinivasan Ayya. And he has had such profound transformations and experiences. And he has also been connected with Swamiji for so many years, attended so many programs, have had amazing breakthroughs, and been personally guided by Swamiji in every aspect of his life. Now, I'm curious to hear from Aya as to what was that shift he had in this program. What was so unique in this program? And Aya was actually, Balaji Aya was like one of the people who was like taking the mic and was like saying, Ma, I have done literally every big program, but this program is nothing compared to that. This is so unique, so unique. So now I'm excited to hear from Sri Balaji Aya on what was your experience like. Yes, thank you for joining us. What was your experience like? Do you want to share a few words?
Yes, absolutely. Nithyanandam. Thank you, Swamiji. I'm very grateful to be here in Antigua with all these beautiful delegates of the UAN Summit. So where should I start? Very simply, and that Turiya state, that fourth state, where our thoughts per second just reduce to zero, and we experientially are in kind of complete completion, unclutching. All of that Swamiji has installed in the space. And the feeling that we're left with is that experience of Paramadvaita, not just theoretical, but experiential in all the dimensions, social, moral. Our USA team, for example, after having gone through the process, we gelled so nicely that I can tell that we're all in oneness. We really get each other. And, oftentimes we carry all these judgments about people. As soon as we see them, snap judgments. And throughout the process, I can tell that when we look at each other now, we just see a team, ourselves, a unit. And it's just beautiful. It feels like we can accomplish anything. And I feel that a lot of the teams here also have had that experience. So that actual Paramadvaita experience, that oneness experience, I'm feeling. And in other programs, I would say that, a lot of detoxing has happened, but I was not left with that permanent feeling of oneness here. And I'm sure some of my good friends can attest to that. But now I am. And I can see how they're just in my heart and I'm in their heart. And it's just beautiful. And you're left with just this floating, blissful existence where you just feel connected with everybody. The other thing I want to talk about is the mandala process. Swamiji is like the research scientist of the cosmos. Well, he is the cosmos. He gave the research. And now in this body, he's acting as a research scientist, researching all that he's revealed anyway since the Big Bang. And the mandala process, the energies released, the access to the higher energies is on another level. I mean, continuous high energy state. Like my body is jumping out of bed at 4 in the morning, even if I go to sleep at 2 in the morning, just ready for the day. Throughout the day, the energy is so high that I'm able to process so many things in the space, hold so many things, interact with so many people, work on so many different projects without feeling a low mood, without feeling any type of frustration or anxiety or any of the normal negative emotions we typically feel throughout the day. That continuous energy has also caused a lot of healing in me too. That Kundalini Shakti is just growing and growing and growing. Before, I would feel little bursts and it would settle down. But now it's just constantly just growing, 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 growing. And for a lot of the other participants here, I can see they've also experienced this energy and have also experienced this state and space. And many of them have also experienced profound healing from that. And types of healing that outside this summit one would term miraculous. But as Swamiji reminds us, there's nothing miraculous or supernatural. He's reminding us that we're all naturally super. We have that God particle within us, and it's been awakened. That Kundalini Shakti has definitely been awakened. The other thing about that is yoga, Nitya yoga. So I would always have very tight hips and far away from me, like an impossibility, really. But Nitya yoga is very different. Nitya yoga introduces all the components of yoga, visualization, the ajapa japa mantra, as well as the pranayam, as well as the bandha. So it feels like bandha, meaning the locks in your body where you lock the air from getting out, like mula bandha, jalandhara bandha. So, and of course the asana. So getting into the asana is just the first part of Nitya yoga. Simultaneously, you're also holding in your space all of these other components. So I just took the decision to be very integrated to doing all the components, holding the visualization, saying the ajapa japa mantras, doing the bandhas, doing the pranayam, and almost like a quantum leap, like I was flatlining, couldn't get my legs, more close to my chest, the sole of the foot really, very far away from my chest. And suddenly the next day, the sole of my feet was touching my forehead and my head. And I just felt this tremendous Kundalini explosion and the body just doing things that I couldn't have conceived of. It was a quantum jump for me. And I'm very grateful for Swamiji for showing me the possibilities of yoga. It's not simply for the body, it's to really put you as yog, union with the superconscious state, union with Paramashiva. People have talked about AI, and that was a very interesting here. I did not expect that at this summit. I'm sure this has never happened at any other program. In fact, people pay thousands of dollars just for this AI module alone. And what do I mean? Swamiji has personally trained all of us in how to use AI, the latest technologies, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, showing us how to essentially become prompt engineers to get the most out of the AI to solve our day-to-day problems, business problems, any projects that we're on. And it was eye-opening for me. You know, now, before I would just say, oh, let me think about that, or oh yeah. Now I just pull out my phone, boop, 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 DeepSpeak, input what I want it to do, iterate a little bit, and boom, whatever would have taken me hours or weeks now only takes a few minutes. And that's all because of Swamiji opening our eyes to the power of AI. There's a lot more I can say, but these are some of the unique components of the program. And finally, we've been trained as actual ambassadors of Paramashiva, UAN delegates, United Ancient Nations. Swamiji has revealed so much knowledge about what it means, why it's important for the world, and how it's going to bring so much healing to the world, and how KAILASA's ecosystem is a model of enlightenment that is reproducible for anybody. So I encourage everyone who's watching to come, to cause their reality, to access their higher energies, to achieve breakthroughs in all aspects of their life, but ultimately come because the health, miracles, the wealth, manifestation, the bliss, chemistry, the yoga, breakthroughs, all of that really is downstream. It all comes from the source, and that is the spiritual enlightenment, the Kundalini Shakti, third eye awakening, the Paramadvaita that Swamiji has installed in us. So anyone who's watching, whatever you are, whatever walk of life you are, whatever journey you're on, if you are a seeker, if you want to explore new possibilities in your life, if you want to achieve more goals, whatever you want, understand that spiritual enlightenment is the purpose of our existence. And Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, our Guru, is giving us that experience, that Sakshi Pramana. I thank you. I feel very blessed and very grateful to be a disciple of Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Thank you, Swamiji. Love you, Swamiji.
Thank you, Aya. Thank you so much for sharing that so beautifully. I just have a quick question to ask you. See, you were sharing about how the teamily had come together. Was this a unique experience for you? Like I know you have, like as you shared, you've done so many different programs. This teamily process, how was it? What was so different in this? And how do you think this will also help you in your personal life?
Great question. So teamily process before, and by teamily we mean the team and the family. So everyone has a teamily, right? If you're in a corporate setting, at a job setting, at home. And we always want to flow with them. We don't want to have conflict. We don't want to have frustration. We don't want to have incompletion. And oneness with the teamly is always sort of something you're chasing, like a goal in the future. But the frustration that we feel with our family or other team members or the conflict naturally arises. So here, Swamiji just locked it in. Like we're literally at an energy level feeling each other as one. It's not theoretical. I noticed that people, and you can just tell the faces are glowing, the eyes are shining. Everyone is excited to talk to each other, to get involved. And you also notice that everyone has an angle that contributes. So for example, if someone is doing one thing over here, someone might come over here and just without even asking, just help them along and then come back to them and say, by the way, how about this? This might help you. And you're just like, that's exactly what I needed right now. And it just happens in such a fluid way. And the way people are just laughing, relating to each other. When the teamly is working on projects, it's just fun. And so I know that what Swamiji is doing is something very special. And it allows anyone to really work in any team setting and achieve success because you kind of know how to speak into other people's listening. You get them. And you get them because you're in oneness with them. It's not anything strategic or calculating. It's just they're part of you, you're part of them. So you naturally understand how to work with them. You naturally understand where they're coming from. And the energies are just in sync with effortlessly. This is that experience of Paramadvaitam that's happening in a very present way with people who are right next to you. So anyone who comes can take that experience to their team, wherever that might be, to their family, wherever that might be, and just enjoy a blissful, complete existence with the other members of your life, you know? It's a beautiful thing that Swamiji has given us.
So beautiful, Aya. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Oh, I do want to
And
talk about
thank
one
you
more
so much for
thing, which
coming up
is
and sharing. I know if you
about the
if
kids here. Anyone who's listening and they want to come and bring their kids, because we have like 7-year-olds to 15-year-olds here. And you should just see how they open up, how they join the team Lee, how they're in oneness, and how they're just alive with so much energy and love and passion. Because anyone who has kids, especially teenagers, knows that a lot, I'm just speaking from statistics, that many of them, just from statistics, suffer from depression, anxiety, apathy. They're nihilistic. They don't care. And when you see the kids here, they arrive like that. You can see it in their face. It's like, why am I here? That. But boom, they just sparkled. You saw the Kundalini activate. They're in oneness, and they're just beautiful, life positive, brimming with energy. So parents, if you're watching and you can relate to anything I'm saying, bring your kids, have them experience Paramadvaita and the Kundalini Shakti. That's just the last thing I wanted to say.
Thank you, Aya. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your amazing experiences. It was really wonderful to hear this profound transformation from you. I know you have a lot to share, actually. And I was speaking to Aya had like so many things to share. But as we have a lot more participants who are waiting to share with us, Aya has shared it all as short as possible. Thank you so much, Aya. And the next person we have joining with us, actually, those who are seeing, like how Sri Balaji Ayya was just sharing with us, if you too want to come and have your kids transformed, we saw how some of the kids really transformed, becoming leaders and ready to inspire the next gen. Now, if you want your kids also to have this transformation, you too can get your kids and come and join us in this program. Anyone that is watching us out there, the program starts from tomorrow. The next season starts tomorrow. And you can book your tickets to Antigua and Barbuda and just putting your intention in the form that is projected. And from there, you don't need to do anything else. We will connect with you. Just need to come and land. That's it. Everything else, you are going to experience the magical transformation yourself. Thank you so much, Balajaya.
Thank you.
Nithyananda.
Thank you,
The
Nithyananda.
next
Thank you,
person
Swamiji.
joining
Love you
with
so
us
much.
from Texas, we have Sri Umesh Hari Ayya. He has been connected to Swamiji since 2006 and has been showered with so many blessings. And he has attended multiple programs, Inner Awakenings and Sadashivoham, Mahasadashivoham, and also has been very much part of the Kailasa, Texas. He also attended the previous Paramashivasena and has also shared his experiences. Now, I'm curious to hear from Maya on what was so unique in this Paramashivasena, the UAN Paramashivasena, and how you always keep sharing also how continuously Swamiji is there showering and guiding and like being there for you. So, what was so unique in this season?
Sure, ma'am. First and foremost, there are no words in the English dictionary or any dictionary in the human languages that can express the gratitude of this being to Swamiji for all that he is doing for this being, for this being's family, and all of us here in Antigua. And he has been continuously showering us with with experiences that increase in their intensity to super consciousness. This being has always expressed gratitude to Swamiji almost in every situation and every course. And there is also a deep sense of love in this being, but for Swamiji. But in this particular course, that love just blossomed. And I always used to feel a little shy in expressing that love to Swamiji during the energy darshan when we ask for blessings. But this time I put even a heart sign in that, which I've never done in the past. The love for Swamiji has just blossomed into a divine love, which has just blossomed into something that this being is experiencing. Every course that Swamiji has done seems like the ultimate at that point. And this course has taken it to the next level and the next level. And I'll explain some of the new cognitions that this being has captured. But if I have to speak about all of them, it'll take a long time. So I just captured some of the few cognitions, say about 3 of them, that Umesh experienced in this particular course. First and foremost is a very interesting thought current where you are absolutely unclutching from the Maya matrix. When I mean the Maya matrix, for some of the newcomers, is basically the physical reality that we live in. Whether it's a financial situation or any other situation. And Swamiji in these courses almost always creates a simulated environment where he will bring all kinds of situations that trigger various deep patterns in us. And in this one, he created this fire with one of my very important clients. And normally, it would go off. But this time, it did not trigger the usual pattern that it would trigger in me. I let the fire burn. And it just burnt and burnt. And then it was very clear that based on Swamiji's teachings, the way the cognition just happened was the source of light from the source, which is Swamiji himself, because he is Paramashiva, is reflected on the mirror. And what he is really doing, and what we are seeing in the physical reality, like these fires, are nothing but the reflection of the small damages and the cracks in that mirror that is reflecting. So going and solving that reflection from the mirror is not going to solve the problem. Swamiji is fixing the mirror and fixing those cracks. So being in the program, actively engaging in the program, and that simple obedience to Swamiji and his teachings and his guidance fixes the mirror. Therefore, the solution, the cause and effect, is not, the cause is not at the physical level, but at the mirror level, which is the cosmic reality. So therefore, we go beyond the artificial ignorance of the Maya matrix to start operating at the cosmic reality level. You know, the second cognition was with the mandala processes and all of the other stuff that Swamiji was doing. Umesh realized that as Swamiji moves us towards the state and understanding that you are Paramashiva, the responsibility, the authenticity, and the integrity that you need to have is just very, very, very high, because you are now responsible. You are now need to be integrated to the entire cosmos. That is the level of integrity and responsibility that we need to have, which was just an amazing realization. The third one, in the darshan we had this morning, Swamiji, I think it was yesterday. It's been happening so fast that every day seems like a Janma. He blessed me with powerfulness. And this morning, Umesh experienced that powerfulness in a very unique way. When we are enriching others and helping them to experience their reality so they can understand the cosmic reality, many times we fall in, the other person falls into the normal logical thinking of the mind. In the past, I would accept their logical thinking and try to work around it. But with the powerfulness that Swamiji provided and gave and showered on me, Umesh was able to understand that they were coming from their logical mind and figure out how to move them from that logical mind to the cosmic reality. That was an amazing revelation today that Umesh experienced. And let me close with the last mandala we just had just an hour ago of Paramatvaida itself. Once again, every mandala, every process that Swamiji does takes us to the next level and the next level and the next level. And this was very unique in a way because initially it started with immense love for Swamiji. In the last PSS, after last PSS, Umesh felt that Swamiji was in the heart. He was living with me. But in this process of the intense love, Umesh really felt that Swamiji was residing in me, that I was one with him and he was one with me. And then a very interesting thing happened. Initially, I felt a strong, the male cosmic energy, and then it kind of changed to the feminine cosmic energy. So the masculine cosmic energy and the feminine cosmic energy coming together, Shiva and Devi coming together in Artanagirineshwara itself. That was a very, very unique feeling of complete surrender and being one with Paramashiva himself. So let me close with that. It was so anyone out there who is looking for enlightenment, this is it. And if you're looking for fulfillment, nothing in the physical reality will fulfill, whether it is wealth or relationships or health or anything you may be looking for. The ultimate fulfillment is only in enlightenment, and the only place we can make it happen at this particular period is with Swamiji. So please come, enjoy this whole thing and get enlightened. Let's go make humanity to a higher super consciousness.
Thank you so much for sharing that so beautifully. I know, especially the mandala processes has been so powerful. Each mandala process has been so unique, and it was so wonderful to hear your experiences, Ayya. Thank you so much for coming and sharing, Nithyanandam. Next, joining with us, we have Ma Nitya Prema Priyananda. She has met Swamiji in the year 2009. She's a business owner from Dallas, Texas, USA. Attended multiple inner awakenings, so many programs, and being in Nityananda Yogam, being so deeply connected to Swamiji. And it was really wonderful to have Ma Prema Priya here with us. And she has been here in the program intensely listening. I'm actually waiting to hear, and today she even came forward and shared her breakthroughs. So I was so excited to hear. Right now, I'm actually waiting to hear what has her transformation been like. And all the viewers, anytime you have any questions about the program, or even if you want to ask something to the participants or sharing, feel free to post it in the YouTube live chat section, and we will be pleased to answer your questions. And without further ado, let's now listen directly from Ma Prema Priya. Nithyananda Ma.
Nithyananda Ma. At first, I want to express my deepest gratitude at Swamiji's feet So I want to. The biggest breakthrough I took from this program is breaking the fear of public speaking. Yes. And also the mandala processes and especially the Timili process was very, very powerful. It's like we're actually living in each other's skin, and I could feel Swamiji in all of us.
Actually, I'm so excited right now hearing you come forward and share this itself. I feel like, wow, what a transformation
Yes,
Swamiji has done. Like seeing you so
yes,
excited. Because I remember, like, day one also, you were like having, like, oh God, crowd, crowd, crowd. And now you're sharing in front of
yes.
so many people. I request all of you to give
I
a quick
remember
hand
you
to
calling
Ma
my name.
Devapriya
Yes.
for this breakthrough.
Yeah, you've been calling my name several times, and I try to hide all the time.
That is what was one more main reason why I got so excited seeing you in the mic. Sorry, go ahead, Ma.
Yes.
What was the breakthroughs? Apart from this, what other breakthroughs you had?
So I am here with my two daughters, teenage daughters, and it's very, very, it's their transformation as well. They doing yoga and puja and manifesting power. So that's very, very exciting.
Beautiful. I wanted to ask you specifically about like today you even came forward and shared your breakthrough that you had even when you were doing the causing.
Yes.
How has the
Hmm.
processes specifically like working with people of the Sangha and like having that shift, how has that helped you? Do you feel like there's a tremendous transformation in that dimension for you?
Yes. It's like I was able to express myself to everyone and able to share everything. So yes, there's a huge breakthrough there too, ma'am.
And what about yoga? How about yoga? Did you have breakthrough in doing the asanas? Because I see you sincerely
Yes,
doing the yoga. How was it for you?
it was pretty good, ma'am. Very, very nice. I had so many breakthroughs in yoga. I enjoyed yoga, yes.
That's beautiful, Ma. I just wanted to ask you, like, if you could just share, like, for any new person who's watching us right now, do you think they too
Hmm.
should come and attend? And if so, why? What do you think would be like? There are many people who are just having this question. Like, I know you are a business owner and you have taken your time off and you come here with your two kids. And
Hmm.
you've been intensely participating in their sessions. Were these processes intense for you, and or did it feel like, or do you think this is a good thing for newcomers also to come and experience? Do you think they should come and attend the program?
I think everyone should attend this program. It's like Swamiji infusing his own prana energy in all of us.
Beautiful, Ma. And one last thing that I would like to ask you is, how was it to just sit with Swamiji? I have seen like every time Swamiji is coming, of course, we all had such sweet, intimate sessions with Swamiji. We all saw how, like, just sitting with Swamiji, right? You see Swamiji just sipping the water, and it felt like being in courtyard with Swamiji. How was it for you at that time?
It was just like that, like how I was with him in Nithyananda Yogam. I was there for 3 months in his presence, living with him actually, and seeing him eating, drinking, and all with all the Gurukul kids, and all of us were there. I felt the same, like, I'm seeing him like so closely, like he's literally here. That's what I felt.
Thank you, Ma. I think that one word, he's literally here, is enough. I know now so many people out there will be waiting to come just to experience this. Thank you so much. For anything
Yes.
else you want to share? think is there. Are you able to hear me now? Yes. Do you want to share
Yes,
anything
ma'am, I
else?
can hear you. No, that's all, ma'am.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much for coming forward and sharing. And I'm so excited that you finally came to the mic and you're speaking in front of everyone and you had this breakthrough with Swamiji's blessings. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this so beautifully. And anyone else who's watching us also, even if you have your teenage kids, you have your family, get them with you. This program is open for all. You don't need to bother about anything else. Just take care of your ticket. Just come, take care of your accommodation. That's all you need to do. Everything else, Swamiji is taking care. Next, with us, joining us, we have a family of three people who had come to this program. And I'm really, really excited to see, I was really excited to see their transformation. Ma Vamadeva Shakti Priya, she came to know about Swamiji when at the end of 2007. And in 2009, she was blessed with the opportunity to have Swamiji's physical darshan in Los Angeles. And she had attended multiple programs, and the moment she saw Swamiji, she shared how she felt a deep motherliness in Swamiji and connected with Swamiji as like a mother. And she, from that time, she and her family has been so deeply devoted to Swamiji. Now it's 2025. For so many years, she's been connected to Swamiji. And in this program, she got her two kids also with her. And I'm more excited to hear from those two teenage kids the shift, amazing breakthroughs even they had. I remember the first day, especially the daughter, Ma Shri Devi, she came and shared how what she used to think before and how she did not have much interest in this. But then now she has had such amazing breakthroughs that she's ready to take up leadership and like responsibilities, and she's so excited. And she's like, both the kids are actually so excited, they're always smiling and like always enjoying this shower of blessings from Swamiji. So now let's listen from the family of these three what transformation Swamiji brought in their life. Nithyanandam, thank you so much for joining us. Ma
Nityan,
Vamadeva Shakti Priya and Ma Shri Devi and
Nit,
Sri Ram. Nithyanandam, go ahead, Ma.
Nityanandamma, thanks for giving the opportunity to talk here. I'm so blessed joining and then attending this program, and especially with all of your guidance and Swamiji guidance. I'm seeing so many changes in Antigua PSS, especially my kids' transformation. In 15 days, I am seeing so many changes in this program.
What are the changes you saw?
I'm,
I know you've been connected so deeply to Swamiji for so many years. What is that shift that you had? What were the processes that you enjoyed the most, and what was the shift you had?
the shift, especially, I mean, from starting, like he's guiding everything, like how I can lead my life and how I can guide my kids in the world. And that not only personal life, in the official life also, like when I do, like when I go to the offices, or when I how do I lead myself and everything. And in PSS, the change I have seen, like before come to the program, kids were saying, oh okay, Antigua, we don't know anything, like that they were saying. But suddenly they come and they started to sharing, and they spending their time with all of us. And then especially manifestation powers, they started to do the third eye reading. That is giving me so more enjoyment.
Thank you so much, Ma. So, you important thing you mentioned, like how they were like not sure, Antigua, not sure about the program, not sure. So this is how they were, and now I see them so bubbly and like they're so enthusiastic. And how was that shift? Maybe Ma Shri Devi can share how was that shift for her, because she was the first one to take the mic and share that with me. So I would love to hear from her. It's Nithyanandam. Sridevi, would you want to maybe introduce yourself?
Nityananda.
Where are you from and which class you're studying, etc.? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Nityanandam. First of all, I want to thank Swamiji for everything in my life and in my mom's life and my family's life. And I'm a rising 10th grader. I'm 15 years old. And what she said was true. In the first when she said, "Oh, we're going to Antigua," I was not really sure because I didn't know what Antigua was, and she was saying like, we were going for like satsangs. We're gonna go to this process, and I was like, oh, okay. Like I was just here because she told me to, but I feel like the more I've been in this journey in this like process, it's become more than just a process. I've been having so many breakthroughs. I've seen my brother have breakthroughs. I've seen so many people have breakthroughs, and it's so nice seeing everyone here and meeting new faces, new people. And I could definitely say like I'm happy I came now. I like don't regret it at all. And if I'm being honest, you won't see this like process or this program anywhere else in like outside the world or like outside here, because people don't really like, they don't care about like religion, they don't care about the past. It's just right here. Swamiji really cares about you. He cares about you like deep down, and he only hopes you the best. So just being here in this program, it I had so many breakthroughs. It made my life so much better just these 15 days. I feel like I've a lot of people said I was glowing, so that was like a really big like compliment I got, and it's definitely thanks to Swamiji. And I also see myself being more like more positive, because I overthink a lot, or like I think too much, and like here I don't like think, I just like let it flow. and and like I've accomplished so much. I feel like leadership skills or like public speaking skills, like everything I've accomplished, and I think I've definitely like grown closer to my mother because of this. And it just makes me so much happy that I came to this program, and I'm really grateful for you, Swamiji. I love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that beautiful sharing. It was really, it's nice to see also the transformation and the shift that you had. I want you to also tell one more thing you told me the other day. You were saying how, like, you really didn't know if this is like, something for teenagers. Like, do you think this teenagers need this program? Because especially out there, people, like as you said, they don't really care about any of these things. But is it really important for teenagers to attend this program? What would you say?
Of course, I feel like 100% it's important, because you're you're like, okay, they just say teenagers, but in reality we're just kids. We have so much ahead of us. And seeing like a lot of people here, like Ma Banu, Ma, and like Ma Shivananda, like their experiences, just shows how much you can learn. And if you compare like these people to like people in the outside world who haven't like experienced all this, you can see so much change. They'll have all these things, like, oh, like I'm old, I can't do this, or I can't do that. But like you won't see that here. Like age doesn't matter here. You grow with Swamiji, and you do everything a kid can do. So like a teenager growing up in this environment and this ecosystem, I feel like it could help a lot as you're growing up. And it's like, I feel like during your teenage years, you'll have a lot of like mood swings and a lot of like thinking about like the future and the past. And like when you're in an ecosystem like this, there's not really much thinking to do. You just like
you're just there, you're just happy. So I feel like 100%, like teenagers, kids are like even better if you start young, that like if you're around this ecosystem.
So beautiful. That's so sweet to hear. And also about the AI. How was it for you to learn technology, learning AI? And especially because this is a prime time, right? Like future is AI. And now learning technology, how was that for you?
Okay, I'll be like completely honest here. In the beginning, I like even argued with my mom. I mean, I use ChatGPT like for school and everything. Like, don't tell my teachers, but like, it's like, it's like, I really, I hated AI so much because of how much I used it and how like, and my mom's always like, no, it's a good thing. You should use DeepSeek. You should ask, like, you should use Ask Nithyananda AI. And I was like, no, it's like, it's an obsession. I don't want to like lose my actual brain cells because of it. But I feel like after I got here, I like understood why she's telling me to use AI. And I feel like that hatred I had, because they offer AI classes in school and I refuse. Like, I did not want to take them, but I feel like now when I go back, I'm definitely going to take some AI classes and learn more because I understand like it's the future. I'll need to know this no matter what occupation you're going to do or like what you want to be when you grow up. You're going to need to know AI. And it just, Swamiji opened my eyes here, like that you have to learn AI to just move on. Like, and he just taught how like even okay, I know like AI just it makes things so much easier in life, but like you know I've always been against that. I always think, oh, you should be hardworking, and that's completely right. You should be, but I feel like what my thought process was in the wrong space. Like I felt like we should put hard work into things that didn't really like matter or that didn't really count, and that you can use AI for those things and use your actual like powers for like so much more like you know real relatable things. I don't know.
Thank you so much. Okay, Sridevi, I want to ask you this one question because this is the first thing you shared with me. You were like, I have been connected since my age of 8, right? You said 8 years old when since you were 8, right?
Yeah.
And how your mom was always talking about Swamiji to you and always sharing her experiences, and you thought like, why is she doing this? But then you had something else, like a breakthrough. Oh my God, I still remember that day. Right after the mandala process, I see this little girl walking in front, and she's like, "Can I share? I want to speak." And I was like, "Okay, go ahead." And then this is the first thing you shared with me. So now I want you to share that. How was that? What exact shift you had? Share exactly what you shared with me. So to all the viewers, yes, go ahead.
Um, so I met Swamiji like in person when I was 5 years old, and I feel like I got more like I knew who he was around 8 years old. And my mom, she's like in love. She's obsessed with Swamiji. Like she's like I think if I'm being so honest, like I think that's like the only thing she ever talks to me about. I'll be like, Ma, I need help with this, and she's like, just pray to Swamiji, everything will be fine. And I'll be like, okay. And it's like when I was younger, I didn't really understand like, oh, like okay, Swamiji, Swamiji. I just saw him as a like a guru, and I was just like, okay, she follows him. But after that like mandala process, like the first day I came, it was okay, I don't know how to describe it. Like I don't think there's a word to describe it. It just awakened something in me. Sorry. It just like I don't know, something like inside me awakened. It just made me realize like if I got closer to Swamiji, like how many things I could achieve. And it just I just felt so like awakened and happy during that mandala process. So like just thinking about like my future with him, it just makes me like I don't know how to describe it. I don't think there's like words to describe it. It's just there. It's a feeling because like some feelings you just can't describe. There's no like description. There's no words to describe it. You have to like feel it to understand it.
I remember you told me like right after the process, she was like not stop. She's like, I'm unable to stop smiling. That's how she was. And then she came and told me, now I understand why my mom goes. I used to think she was just going gaga over Swamiji, but now I understand why. And now she's like, I don't have words to express it. Thank you so much for sharing so many beautiful things, Devi. It was wonderful to have you here, and would love to keep seeing you more and more and more in all the programs and see you grow more with the grace and blessings of Swamiji. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ma.
Yes. Nityanandam, Sriram, go ahead. What was it for you? Like, as a teenager, how did you feel like attending here, especially having breakthroughs in terms of technology and learning these? Did you find it interesting? What was it so unique for you to attend this program?
Nithyanandam. So the technology and all the breakthroughs about technology, it was very interesting, I would say. At first I was like, oh, I know a lot about technology. I know like a lot too much that my mom wouldn't understand. That's what I felt like at first. So after learning more about AI, because I never really used it, I never really wanted to. But after learning more about AI, I found out that it could help me with a lot of big things that I really wanted to finish fast. So I really like, thanks Swamiji, my mom brought me here because I finally found out about AI and how to use it better than it's supposed to be.
And I also saw you getting so involved in all the processes. Like, did you enjoy the spiritual processes that we were doing? And did you have breakthroughs in them? I saw you getting so involved into it. How was it for you? Maybe you should just share your age also so people understand. And like how long you've been, how from what age you were knowing, you were connected to Swamiji, and how did that shift in you this time?
Okay, so I'm 13, and I'll be honest with you, I don't really know when I connected with Swamiji. I know that I've known him since birth, but I've never really known when I connected with him. And it's like very adventurous, like in this program, very like fun. As as soon as I started like helping people out, finding their incompletions, completing with them, I was like, wow, this is like amazing. I didn't know I could do this and all that. So it was crazy when I found out.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That's wonderful to hear. I think the most happiest person in this is your mom. I think she's like so excited. She's not able to stop smiling, especially seeing you both come forward and speak. And I think she's really, really excited seeing both the transformation Swamiji has given to you both. Now, I have a question to ask you. Do you think kids of your age should be attending this? If so, why?
Yeah, definitely. It's like really fun here. At first I was like, oh, I don't want to come here. I don't want to leave my friends. I wanted to go to the pool all every day and all. Because me and my friends had a bunch of plans over the summer. But then I was like, oh, I came here, and then I was like, oh, actually, it's more fun here. And I finally found out why my mom's like, yeah, you should come with me. She invited me to Kumbh Mela as well. I was like, no, I have school, I can't come. She was like, no, just take a leave off school. And I was like, and I can't. Like, I like school. Like, it was fun, but I feel like this is where I should spend my summer. I should stay here. It was amazing.
See how happy she is. Your mom is like, she's smiling the widest behind you right now. She's like, okay, finally you listen to me. Now, thank you, Swamiji, for actually getting them. I think that's the mind voice that's running in her. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Shriram, for coming forward and sharing that. It was really nice to see, have you both here and also see the transformation you both had.
I want to add one thing, Ma. Before we come here, really, my both kids are addicted to the electronics. I couldn't able to take out their electronics from them. If I if I take the remote and he's going, I mean, my son is going to find the phone. If I take the one phone and he's going to catch only his grandparents' phone. I was literally crying. How can I keep all these electronics away from him? But Swamiji did all these things. Now I'm seeing he's touching the electronics, but he's using the electronics for the purpose, not for the unnecessary things and wasting the time. That I have seen the transformation and the involvement, how much he's involving here. That is also keep me happy.
I just want to add one more thing
That is
before we leave.
go ahead, go ahead.
For all the viewers that are watching this and that are like, oh, should I come or not? Book your tickets like right now, because if we thought the same thing, I wouldn't be enjoying it here. And this is so much fun than like what I would probably be doing at home. No offense to my friends, but it's like, it's like when summer starts, you'll be like, oh, I have so much time. I could hang out with my friends. But in reality, it's so boring. You won't learn anything. You won't do anything. And here in Antigua, it's so beautiful. The ocean, the smell, the people here are so nice. And just this program, this process, it's so amazing. So if you're watching this and you're contemplating on booking your tickets, I would say to do it right now.
Thank you so much for this beautiful sharing. It was really wonderful to hear from all the three of you and also see the amazing, amazing transformation that Swamiji has done. And actually, just like
Ma,
especially the addiction to device or addiction to social media, just that one pattern, people spend millions of dollars trying to somehow, de-addict themselves. Here Swamiji is. He just gives breakthroughs, not just de-addiction, but breakthroughs. So anyone out
excuse
there,
me, Ma.
especially if you have kids and all, book your tickets. Yes, yes, go ahead. You want to share something more? Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to share something as well. So, in the beginning, when I was like standing here, like not standing here, when I arrived here, I wanted to go back like really bad because I didn't want to miss anything. My friends were having a party for the summer break and all. I wanted to go back. I wanted to stay with them. I didn't want to go anywhere else. So after we came here, after a couple of days, after I chilled over here about this, I found out there was a lot more people that I could make friends with here than back where I came from, back from North Carolina. So it was massively fun here. I wanted to just tell you that I wanted to tell Swamiji also that thank you for making my mom think of coming here.
Thank you. Thank you to Swamiji and thank you, three of you, for coming and sharing this so beautifully. I know to all the viewers, you all may be wondering, oh my God, what is happening? It's so much fun. So fun because whole day we are with Swamiji. That's what has been happening. So it's really, really fun. So any of you wondering still, book your ticket right now. That's it. You don't need to think another thought for this. Okay, so the next person we have joining with us who has been connected to Swamiji since her teenage, since she was 14, and since the year 2009, from KAILASA, Houston, Texas, USA. And she has attended Inner Awakening since July 2011 and various programs subsequently. And she has been a very core part of the Sangha and been active in doing various things. She has attended so many programs. And even she had multiple breakthroughs in this season, in this program. So joining with us, we have Ma Nitya Shakti Rupananda, who's here to share her profound transformation with us. Nithyanandam.
Nithyananda ma.
So, how are you doing and how was the program for you? I see you always widely smiling. So, wanted to hear from you. How was the experience like?
Um, I can just share that the experience in this UAN PSS was really amazing. I think all of us in this program can agree that this is the most powerful program that we have ever been through. Um, in terms of breakthroughs, in terms of, like many of them shared, all the processes, such as the mandala processes, just doing the deeper layers of completion and experiencing the Paramadvaita, which is oneness, in the not just cognition level, but also the social and moral level. So I think that was truly a breakthrough for the whole, all of us, to get that dimension awakened in us. So yes.
That's beautiful. Actually, I know you all, especially the US team, usually like you're as different zones, but this time you all were like, no, we are Kailasa USA, and you all wanted to come together. And how was that for you? And how did you experience the completion of others? How was that experience for you? Because
um,
especially given that you've
that
done the
was, yes.
Paramashivasena earlier, you've done the different programs. What was so unique this time?
Actually, that was something that was really, I was actually really hoping that we were going to have a teamly as a Kailasa USA. So when that happened, Shaktirupa felt so happy about it. And also, Shaktirupa felt very happy to have such a large team of, we had like 23 people. And just for each of us to provide listening to each other, which Swamiji said it's literally like giving a hug to the other person through your listening. To have 22 different people just providing that listening to each one of us for each step of that way, and having that collective integrity, which is basically where all of us are, um, in that oneness and collective space, where even if one person is not there, we take that responsibility that we are all present and there for each other, was really amazing. So that was something that I truly enjoyed, and I'm so excited that I was part of that and I have that in me to take with me back home. So yes.
So beautiful, Ma. And how are the darshans in this? Especially having Swamiji sit with us the entire day. And like you keep hearing, suddenly Swamiji is like, Om, Om, Om. And then suddenly her Swamiji, you see Swamiji and with that beautiful smile and having that opportunity to personally speak to Swamiji. How was all this for you?
It was really amazing just to know that Swamiji was literally there the whole time, and whether he was physically there in the forefront of the processes or he was just kind of in the background, he was there all along, just helping us get, the breakthroughs, and constantly doing his whatever he does. And just to also see Swamiji on video was really amazing. After a long time, for us to have those processes and experiences where we just get to sit with Swamiji like that, like just to talk to him, or he's just kind of sharing different things, was really nice.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you for that beautiful sharing. I know I see you always so excited, especially like these processes that Swamiji is doing, and I saw you so excited being this as one large teamly. And what would you share, especially for the people who have attended the physical programs before? Do you think they should come and attend this program? If so, why?
I think no matter who you are, whether you have attended a physical program before or you have never attended a program, no matter which category you are, you need this Paramashivasena program, because sometimes we don't even know what we need, or what our higher potential is, till we are here in a program like this, sitting in Swamiji's presence and realizing, wow, I am not just this small identity, but I'm Paramashiva. So just to experience that dimension of ourselves that we didn't even know existed is really amazing. So nobody should miss it. And I hope that everybody attends this program for themselves.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much for that beautiful
Yes.
sharing. It was wonderful hearing from you. So, all the viewers, whoever wants to come and attend, I just want to reiterate this. This program has been sponsored by the Chitsabha members, so you don't have to pay anything. You can directly come and attend. Your food is being taken care. Swamiji is completely taking care of your food, and every process will be made available for you. We have been having the mandala processes. Oh my God, that have been so intense. And the Aushada baths, the yoga, the Charyapada is just so powerful. So anyone out there, you only need to book your tickets right now to Antigua, fly to Antigua, and just fill up the form that you're seeing on the screen and rest. We will connect with you and you will just have the best experience. Book your tickets now and make sure you find your accommodation there. That's all you need to do. Everything else will be taken care for you. So the next person is, thank you, Ma Shakti Rupa, for that beautiful sharing. And now the next person joining with us from uh, Washington, Ma Nitya Devananda, who met Swamiji in 2007. And from that time, she's been attending so many different programs and got so many amazing spiritual experiences with the grace and blessings of Swamiji. And now, after all that, she came and attended the last season, just in the month of May. She attended the Paramashivasena program. And in the same season, she had amazing transformations. She was in Los Angeles. And then the moment she heard about Antigua, she immediately flew to Antigua and she was here attending this program as well. So I'm really excited to hear because she has had amazing breakthroughs being here like 2 months continuously, right? So how was it for you? What transformation you had? And what are the experiences you had? So Ma Nitya Devananda, go ahead and share your experiences with us.
Nithyanandam, Kailasa Rajkumari, Tattvapriya. Yes, I attended PSS for 18 days last month in LA and then came here and completed the month of the UAN PSS. And it's been incredible. I'm really missing Swamiji and being in Swamiji's presence and his divine energy field has been beyond words. Thank you, Swamiji. And we've had a lot of powerful processes and meditations and detoxification, and amazing people from all over the world are here. And our US team lead is incredible. And we're working together on a project, and we're in collective integrity on it. So I think we're going to accomplish it. And I just wanted to express my love and eternal gratitude to Swamiji for all that he's given and shown us. And thank you so much, Swamiji.
Thank you. I have one question to ask you. I saw the shift you had at completion, and especially even in the wealth aspect and the completions that you had, and you broke several patterns. How was that? This process, like even though you did the completions even in the previous season, now when you attended here, because in this program, Swamiji was conducting the completions like so intensely. And Swamiji himself was sitting and personally helping people even have breakthroughs in their root patterns. So, how was it for you when you were sitting here and attending, doing the completion processes? What breakthroughs did you have? Do you want to share that? What was the most powerful experience you had?
Well, when Shiva's your guru and you're going through churning and the intense processes, it's like you're on fire from the inside. So it's been it's been, you know, riding the wave. And I actually was able to write several things down this time because sometimes the experiences you have are beyond words and it's hard for me to put words to them. It's almost like you have to experience it and there's no word big enough to explain like the experiences you have. It's hard to explain it to other people, but I can't, I'm having trouble with that, putting it into words, but I think I saw how in one of the exercises we were doing, how the lack of my collective integrity affected the whole group. That was one thing that was a blind spot that was revealed.
And what about that root pattern? Oh my God, you found something that when you were much younger.
Yeah.
And I remember that day you came, how you shared, even you were like glowing from that time, like the breakthrough you had. And how was that process for you, especially going through your whole past and like going into your childhood memories? And I think you were 7.5 years old, like that shift that happened in you. What kind of healing happened in you?
Yes, I thought that my root pattern was something else, and this time it was actually revealed what it was, and that was really powerful. And the science of completion helps you go beyond these patterns and transform into, you know, creating a different life. So yes, thank you so much for all your help with that, Swamiji, and all of you.
Thank you, Mat. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much for coming
Nithyananda.
forward and sharing. And it was really beautiful to hear this experience from you. And actually, many of you who are there, who want to have the shift, like, see, many times it'll actually take several processes for you sometimes to find that root pattern. In this season, Swamiji himself had personally been guided people, participants, to have identified their root pattern, to have the completion of the root pattern. It was like so intense. Actually, when I just tried to uh, recollect back, I got the greatest blessing of being one of the acharyas in this program. And like I was witness to the transformations that people had, especially when they're coming and like when you see them day one and suddenly you see them in just a few days, they're like completely new person altogether. And actually one such participant is right here with us, who came as Thomas and now he is Shri Jnana Bhakti, and like such a powerful blessing he had. And he was new to Hinduism, and like he met Swamiji, I think, in just 2 years before in Guru Purnima, and that's when first he connected to Swamiji. And then I remember how he had even earlier shared he had done Paramashivasena programs, and he had phenomenal transformations. But this time, he has had experiences like starting from his very coming here, like all the way from the other end of the world. He's from New Zealand and he's coming here to Antigua. And how was that journey like? And what powerful experiences and transformations he had? So this is what I'm waiting to hear. Nithyananda Sri Jnana Bhakti Ayya. Go ahead.
Nithyananda, thank you very much for the privilege to share this evening, and gratefulness to from Bhagavan, who has just meeting Bhagavan has just absolutely transformed my life. So it began before I even came here. You hear that there's a program happening, and you can look at it and you can say, do I want that? Or you can say, I need that. And that's what happened to me. It happened to me before because I went to the Paramashiva Sena 2 program in January, and that had a profound effect on me. And I want to speak momentarily to the other attendees that went to Paramashiva Sena 2. There are a couple here, but there could be more, and there should be more. I want to tell you what's happening here because it is very different. insofar that we talked and were introduced to the concept of powerful conscious habits at Paramashivasena 2 in January. They are being practiced here. You're being shown how to continually include powerful conscious habits in your life daily. Yoga, first thing in the morning, and Nithya Yoga is unlike anything else. My skeleton dance apparently is to be admired. Probably the least skeletal looking person in the room. But yeah, put it on TikTok, you'll get 2 million views, they reckon. But yoga is just transformational. And doing puja in the morning and then going all day, spending time with Bhagavan and getting all these cognitions, these completions. That's the one thing I want to share with everybody. I'm new to this whole Hindu experience. I was 40 years a born-again Christian. And when I met Hindu people, they introduced me to concepts I'd never heard before. I am Paramashiva, you are Paramashiva, we are Paramashiva, that rock is Paramashiva, that bird is Paramashiva. And I started talking to birds and trees. I truly did. But you see, that is inherently Māori. I'm of the indigenous people of New Zealand. And I rapport immediately with it. I've got to say that if you are a seeker, if you are looking for transformation and change, if you are looking for enlightenment, you will find it here. You may not know any of the terms. You may be a little bit taken aback by some of the practices here. They may seem strange, unusual to you. Don't worry. That's a Bhagavan term, isn't it? That's a Swamiji term. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. And he absolutely does. But come here and you will be transformed. And as I say, it started before I even came here. I had to manifest and go past all the objections to coming here. One of the questions, as I mentioned, I was part of Paramashiva Sena 2, was why would I go to another program, another development program shortly after, just a few months after having gone to that one? Well, I expected, because we've included something called Raj Sabha, which is representatives of KAILASA. Now, when I, as was mentioned, met Bhagavan at Guru Purnima less than 2 years ago, two things I saw. First, I saw him. And I saw him as love and compassion. That's all I saw. This entity is love and compassion. That intrigued me. And then he started talking about KAILASA. Now, when he started talking about KAILASA, that caught me. That vision, the scope of that vision, the potential of that vision to transform the world is incredible. Incredible. And so I got caught in that, became part of Raj Sabha, and I saw the UAN component of this program, and I thought, yep, the United Ancient Nations, Indigenous Nations, yeah, I want to know about that, because we have lots of indigenous cultures in the South Pacific, and I want to be able to help them. And I believe that KAILASA can and will. I believe that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism can help the indigenous nations of the South Pacific too. So, okay, I'm going to go. What I didn't expect was the intense personal transformation. First up, I'm no longer Thomas O'Leary. I am now, that's Jnana Bhakta. Jnana Bhakta means, and I went to ask Nithyananda to find out and have clarification around that. For me, devotion to devotion. Something happened when I first arrived. Two things that were different from the Paramashivasena 2 program was the male sannyas. The male sannyas were here. They weren't at Paramashivasena 2. And I'm not a fanboy. I don't, get giggly about rock stars or movie stars or anything. But when I saw these guys, I realized they're my rock stars. Because I love devotion. And when I asked for a spiritual name from Bhagavan, he gave me that And it sat so comfortably with me because these guys are my rock stars. Their devotion, their genuineness, their friendliness, being able to relate to them was awesome. Really transformational for me. I spent so much time helping me with completions and things, getting me back on track. I'm so very, very grateful. And then it went another level. So we were giving, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was giving us individual blessings. We came up and we asked for the blessings that we did. And I asked a question, SPH, which is a wealth enrichment program, or a Dinavasi. And Swamiji said, I accept your request to be a Dinavasi. And I went, oh, what? I'll tell you why. It was what I wanted, and I didn't know I wanted. Now, having a new name, I explained to family through Facebook what that means. That highest potential, highest consciousness. And it sat so well with me. That name sat so well with me. Devotion to devotion. Loved it. Then being accepted a Dinavasi and being able to continue my life, both as SJP and a Dinavasi, was like I was walking around on a cloud. I was so taken aback. And let me tell you why. I had to take a little bit to figure out why. It is the first time in my life when someone has seen me. Seen the real me. I've had close relationships, marriage, close friends, but no one has seen the real me and activated it, enriched it, acknowledged it, and valued it like Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva.
Thank you, Aya. Thank you for that beautiful sharing. I just have one thing I wanted to ask you about. I saw
Sure, Ma.
how you have been having multiple breakthroughs, and it's actually so nice to see even your physical transformation. The way Swamiji has physically also transformed you through the yoga, and like you become a lot more fit now. And that's wonderful to see.
I
And I've
have.
also seen you being so enthusiastic, and you love doing causing, you love enriching people, and you've been doing that intensely. I wanted to ask you, how was the processes? What were the spiritual processes that Swamiji is doing? How did that help you? What profound shift and transformation did you have?
You heard earlier about Timali. So we have an Oceania Timali, and we were joined with Canada. So first we had to do completion together, and we had to listen to each other carefully and find out what we needed from each other, or what we needed to complete in ourselves so that we could work effectively as a team. Now that was a powerful process. It built us, as the USA have said, it built us as a team. And it was remarkable how it happened. I actually had a major meltdown at one point, and I had to leave the group for a little bit, and I sat with one of the sannyas, and he took me through the completion process. And he gave me a very challenging thing to do. He said, now you have to return to the group and complete with the person that you had an incompletion with, but you have to do it, here's the rub, you have to do it in such a manner that allows them to complete as well. And I said, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. And I said, oh, because they'll get away with it and then nothing will happen. And then, and he said, everything you just said was wrong. And I went, okay. And he said, who are they? Paramashiva. And he said, yes, you are Paramashiva, they are Paramashiva, so go back with that in mind. And I went back, completed with that person, and it was beautiful. She completed with me too, and it was just awesome. And then we could move forward. And we could move forward as a team, all thinking along the same lines. I did not expect this program to be as personally affecting as it has been, and I return Nyana Bhakta. I promised my family I'm changing my name officially, legally. Because that's who I am. And what Swamiji has blessed me with, shared me with, added to my life has changed my future. My future is very different looking from here on, and full of hope, full of opportunity, full of adventure. Like young Aya, there's lots of adventure here. There's lots of fun to be had. New friends, new teamly, oceanic teamly, lots of traveling involved. We have to go all through the Pacific Islands. What a hardship, eh? To have to travel to all the Pacific Islands to talk to the indigenous people. We'll do it. We will do it. And I will just love it. Every step of it. Thank you, Bhagavan. Thank you. Thank you, Swamiji. Wonderful. Oh, I had to say, we had a yoga competition, right? And so there were lots of winners of the yoga competition. I tell you, it was the humblest awards ceremony I've ever heard. There was no one showing off, oh, I won. No. Everyone was, thank you, Bhagavan. Thank you, Swamiji. It was so beautiful. The humblest award ceremony I think I've ever attended. It was beautiful. Beautiful people. Nithyananda.
Thank you, Aya. It was so beautiful. And actually, I just want to share. We remember the first ever PSM that you attended, like when you came for the very first time, when you attended the online program, getting introduced, and now seeing you here, where you are as a member of Rajya Sabha and as one of the core members of the New Zealand Sangha. It is amazing to see how so beautifully like Swamiji has transformed you, and also like the person that you have become now. It's just so beautiful. So like you said, you are looking forward to your journey. We are also looking forward to see your journey further. And I know this is your second PSS also, so it's really been beautiful. And yes, you came as Thomas,
Can I
you're
share one
going
more
back as
thing?
Jnana Bhakta.
Jnana Bhakta. One more thing. You mentioned the Paramashivaham 1 program. So long, that's a long endure it, you go through it. And one, I was too tired. So I went, oh no, I've got to sleep. So I just rolled over, went to sleep for a couple of hours in the afternoon, woke up and went, I'm vegetarian now. And I've been vegetarian ever since. Go figure. Go figure.
Thank you, Aya. Thank you so much. It's so beautiful to hear this transformation that Swamiji has given to you. So thank you so much, Sri Jnanabhaktaya, for coming forward and sharing that. And this is the way how Swamiji transforms each one of us. And the kind of experiences that we have, it's like it's beyond your age. It's like it does not matter who you are. Your background really does not matter. How young you are does not matter. Even how old you are does not matter. Because like the experience, the transformation that Swamiji gives is just too amazing. And we just to understand, right, like what is the kind of experiences that we have a participant here who's here with us, who met Swamiji right before the previous season. He actually met Swamiji just 2 months back, and he's a 24-year-old a person from Los Angeles, USA. And he met Swamiji and he attended the previous season of Paramashivasena. And just as I introduced him, I just wanted to add one line. Like he was attending the previous program. He got to know Swamiji just last month, right? And he was attending the program. Halfway through, he heard the announcement, Swamiji is starting the program in Antigua. And in just that day, in less than 24 hours, he came up to the mic and said, Ma, I am going there. I am not going to miss Swamiji. I am going there. And halfway through the previous program, which was his first program ever, not just he booked the flight, he went around, spoke to his friends, enriched 5 to 6 of them and got everyone together here. And from there, so his whole journey, literally just the very first time. So this is his second consecutive month of attending the program. So I'm very curious to hear his experience. Nithyanandam, Jackie Wong.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I would like to share some my breakthroughs. The first one is communication. Communication. So before I don't talk, I don't like to share. I don't like to share my thoughts to other people, especially for my family. I don't want to listen to my parents when when people want to come and talk to me. I was like thinking, don't come to me, don't come close to me, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. So I would like to keep a distance with people, especially in my family, with my parents. I don't want to listen to their talking, their conversations, because I know what they are going to say about me. Mostly some bad things. Yes. There's no so much good things about me. But now, in this program, I learned that how to talk to people. Like I find a better way how to talk to people. So I try to talk to my parents. Be patient. Be patient to listen first. So I'm giving a chance for myself and for my parents. I let my parents finish their talking first. So be patient. I know many people wanna present themselves very quickly, but I'm giving the time and the space for my parents to finish their talking first. So what I have to do, just listen. So after they finish the talking, I have a chance to talk about myself, present myself. And they are not having emotions at that time. So we got well conversations and having a better relationship with my family. So this is a better way to communicate. So this is one of the things that I learned in this program.
Wow.
And
It's so nice to
now,
know this amazing breakthrough in relationships that you've had. Actually, now I understand why the first effect was like you were so excited when we did causing, especially in the last season. How immediately you started like inspiring your friends, and you're like, I am booking the tickets. And then you came here, and you came as Jackie Wong, and now you are Nitya Kriya Yogi, blessed by Swamiji. That is so beautiful. I just wanted, yeah, go ahead, please share your further breakthroughs.
now when people want to come and talk to me, I'm thinking like, okay, come, talk. Let's see who is talking more. Yeah. So we are giving each other a chance to talk. I'm feeling happy, and we are getting the happiness during conversations. Yes. Uh, I feel like the last 20 years, I miss all of the happiness in my family because did not um, I did not want to talk to them. I don't want to hear anything about my parents. So it doesn't matter the small issues or the big issues. I just missed uh, the happiness. So now I notice that the happiness is very easy. So when we have chance to talk with our family, catch the greatest gift from Swamiji. Yes, that's the greatest gift. What we have to do is just catch it. So that's the happiness we have. And the second one is listening. So what I hear the most, I mean the words that I hear the most, they are see and listen, right? See and listen. So see is very important. Um, we have to see the answers of our life and listen to other people's. Um, so, for my understanding, listening is the basic thing and the respectful before we talk. Respect to other people. So let other people finish their conversation first, and then it will be my turn to talk. So listening first, being patient, and yes, and I want to share about the causing part. Uh, I feel like we are not, as what Swamiji said, we are not selling this program. I'm not selling products. I'm trying to help other people as much as I can. Not only about telling people to come to the program. It doesn't matter how many people you cause to come to the program. I want to help them first. I want to help people to find out the problems, to see what is the real me and real you, so they know how to progress instead of just telling people to come to the program. So helping first, um, try my best to help the people that I'm causing. Mm. So currently I'm causing just for a few people, but I spend a lot of time to talk, to have a conversation with them. I see how they progress every day, like daily. So this is a great experience for me. I didn't causing for a lot of people, but I see the people that I causing, how they progress faster, very quickly. So this is the way how I cause people. How this is the way how I do causing. And the last thing is about yoga. So yoga is meditation for me. So just empty my mind when I'm doing yoga, and it makes me progress. I mean, yes, progress and increase my energy. So I will be doing yoga.
Sorry for the technical glitch. Yes, thank you so much, Aya. Wonderful. And I was so excited to hear the breakthroughs that you've had, and so happy to know the completion that you got. That is the bestest gift that you've gotten, completion with people. And because of such a powerful completion, only you're able to cause people. And now go ahead, do more and more completion with others. And so nice to know after 20 years, the breakthrough that you've had with your family. So that's really, really amazing. Thank you so much, Kriya Yogi, for coming forward and sharing. Nithyanandam. Next, I have, see, we
Nithyananda,
have so many times, like people come and again attend this program. And I always see like, wow, what a transformation Swamiji is giving in them each season. And one such person is Ma Jarashaktika. I have seen her attend multiple Paramashiva Sena seasons itself. She attended the season 1 and then she came multiple times. She attended the program and she has had phenomenal breakthroughs. And now seeing her in this season, and especially seeing how much more blissful she has become with the blessings of Swamiji. She's from Singapore and she's here in Antigua attending the program. And being part of this, I'm curious to know what is that profound shift she has had. So, Ma Jarashaktika, Ma Nitya Jarashaktikananda, Nityanandam, because the kind of transformations actually in Kailasa, Singapore, she has been a very much part of Kailasa, Singapore, and has been connected to Swamiji so deeply and been very much involved in the Sangha. And she's attended multiple seasons, and that's what is making me curious to know. Yes, Nityanandam Ma.
Nithyanandam, okay. I have people asking me like I attended PSS 1, PSS 5, halfway, and then this PSS 7. You see, you attended so many. Also, don't you find a lot of overlap? Then I told them, no. I say each PSS is a different experience. Yes, totally different. The completion I had, the thing I need to complete in each session is also different. Yeah. Yes, totally different. Like the first one I attended in PSS 1 was I realized that my power manifestation skills actually improve. Because there's one day I was helping with the arranging to prepare for the Nithyananda day, was packing the library, and I went home quite late. Then when I was going home, I saw, oh no, it's heavy downpour outside. So I just now I just say, oh, my Uber is coming in a few minutes, and I didn't bring umbrella that day. So I just say, no, please, I hope that when I go into the car, there's no rain. So I was just thinking, I didn't think it would happen. But when my Uber came in a few minutes, literally the rain has somehow stopped. It's only like drips only. So I was like, oh, I said, hey, well, finally I can power manifest, because this power I've been trying to do previously, but it never worked in Singapore. Yeah, but the day was like, oh, I mean, yeah, it makes my day that day. Yeah. And okay, for Antigua, is a totally new experience. I completed with my mom, even though I thought I did a completion many times, but the emotions just came out again. Then I realized that there's a lot of hurt, which was done previously, because my mom is very strict with us. It's like, if I score anything less than 90, you get cane. So all those things I didn't really look into. So, but this time around, all those things came out, and so I was able to complete. Yeah. And not only that, even during power manifestation, I can do completion also, because Sri Nitya Paramashi, she scanned my house and she told me, you have an unloved son. I said, how can that be? I said, I love my sons. And then it suddenly occurred to me that, oh yeah, for my younger son, I did have the abortion thought when he was not born yet. And then suddenly, And she said, now, Ma, I do a completion with you now. I said, yes. And then all my emotion came out, which I thought, I thought I completed with my younger son. Then I realized that there are these hidden emotions there. So this is very important to me. So it's like each PSS is different completion. And in PSS 5 is collective integrity completion that I realized that, wow, I got so much hidden completion that I need to do. So it's all different. And this one of the important breakthrough to me is that I realized why I could not manifest wealth. And thanks to one of the devotees sharing, she was saying she focused so much on Sangha work and why, if her health, wealth is dropping. Then I was thinking, oh yeah, me too. Then I was thinking, I focus mainly on Sangha work. Then Swamiji said, no, you cannot just focus on your Sangha work. You need to be successful in your own personal work too. Then I realized, yeah, because she dropped her own business to focus on Sangha work, it turned out worse. Then I was thinking, oh yeah, and I just do part-time work to supplement. I thought, yeah, I should focus on Sangha work and I just do part-time work on the sideline just to get through. Then I realized, oh yeah, I should develop my own business too. Then I always give no time. I should focus on Sangha work. Then I realized, oh yeah, that's where my wealth is stuck. And not only that, I learned AI tools here. I was using the Nithyananda his Hindu astrology to ask for my birth chart, all this. Then I realized, oh, my wealth is actually related to teaching, to healing, spiritual work, which I didn't think that I can use it to generate wealth. So yeah, this is a major breakthrough for me in this PSS. Yeah, so each PSS is different, and I really wanted all of you to attend. Yeah, yes.
Wow. Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much for the beautiful sharing. And it's wonderful to see you and like seeing the experiences, the amazing shifts that you had. You attended the season 1, and then I think you volunteered for season 2, and then you attended the season 5, and then again you were there multiple times to volunteer, and then now you're here with completely new experience. So all the Rajya Sabha members out there who has not yet made it to UAN, it's your time to come too. So thank you so much, Ma Jarashaktika. Thank you so much for coming forward and sharing.
And I must say thank you,
Nithyanandam.
Swamiji. Yeah.
Now, to all the participants and the viewers, we thank each and every single one of you. I know there were a few more participants who had lined up and like who were waiting
Actually,
to
we
share.
have so many people this time that are waiting to share. That's why we are going to organize glimpses tomorrow also, because so many people, the kind of experiences and the breakthroughs that they've had, so many people are like waiting to come up and share. And with that said, tomorrow also we are going to be having glimpses, and all the others who are waiting, we welcome all of you to share tomorrow. Continue tomorrow, you all can come up and share, because the experiences even for us as acharyas in this program, I should not even say we are acharyas, because in this program Swamiji has conducted it fully. And this has been such a unique experience even for all of us. There's so much, so many breakthroughs, and so much that we've also learned. So this is
Especially like compared to, we've been blessed to be in the Paramashiva Sena since season 1. And whatever is said and done, this program is just uncomparable. This is so unique and so intense. Like literally the day starts at 6 a.m. in the morning and goes up to 10, and it's like just celebration of Swamiji. Whole day you are with Swamiji. So that is what this whole program is. The main highlight is being with Swamiji for me. And that's the best. This is like a breakthrough even for us. So to all the viewers, we invite every single one of you, go ahead, book your ticket, come and join us in Kailasa Antigua from tomorrow onwards itself. The program starts, and you can join us, and the program is sponsored for you. You don't need to pay anything. The Chitsaba members are sponsoring the program for you, so it's free for you to come and be able to attend, just for you to have this breakthrough and experience. So we thank every one of you for taking your time and being here with us. And to all the participants of Paramashiva Sena, thank you so much for coming, being here, being part of this grand celebration. It's so amazing to have all of you here. And I know all of you are going to carry this space continuously and you're going to enjoy this continuously in your life. So it's wonderful. Really enjoyed having each one of you here and loving to see the way as Sanghas, all of you are there together and ready to expand its collective integrity. And we'll also be having one more sharing tomorrow, one more glimpses session tomorrow, as many of you are waiting to share.
And tomorrow we are going to be welcoming the next batch of Paramashivasena Sena in Antigua. So we are very excited, and we thank every one of you, all of you who have been here. And
Now, let us all offer a deep, heartfelt gratitude to the divine lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji and conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.
we request all the PSS participants to please wait. Just for a brief announcement, we will be concluding the program on